we got over here? Lennox furnace. Lennox furnace over here. Old, very old tank over here. Scary. This stuff is scary, dude. So let's crack this thing over here. She said she ran out of oil, so I just gotta bleed it. Right? She said she ran out of oil, so. That's it, guys. That's it. I think that's it. Guys. Somebody light up. This is not good. Oh boy. This is not good. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to check the nozzle. I don't know what they did over here with this thing. Look like they just replaced the igniter. Okay, finished with that there. The customer, just a Prime Star, they just got delivered, they ran out of oil. So I replaced the nozzle, check it, they got a good flow, oil flow, so I replaced the nozzle and then put him back. The nozzle line started leaking, so I had to replace that too. So that was AFG burner. You don't want to play around too much with those burners, because those burners, they're tricky. They a pain in the butt when they start acting up. So I trying to trying to avoid any, start take stuff apart, because yeah, those burners, I hate working on it, because all the way you get a call back. I learned myself that, hey, just fix whatever need to be fixed. Don't start digging and stuff. Yeah, so that's done. All this truck over here all lined up, ready to the snow. We're supposed to get 3 inches snow tonight. So we haven't started yet, but it's gonna get bad. Right now, I'm going back to the office. Hopefully, nobody else. It's 7:30, 7:50, 7:17. Hopefully, nobody called back. And I'm going home. That's it. I'm not going to go out in this mess. So all those, plow truck, they're all going to be plowing. They're going to be jumping, and they're going to work all night. So they have the thing for tomorrow morning all clear. Yeah. So I'm not going to be out in people's ways, tonight. That's it. Done. I think I'm done for tonight. I think when I get home, I think my phone is going to go off. Whoops. Sorry. See you tomorrow morning. Sunday, I did 4 calls today. No heat. Nothing crazy. Last night I did 1 call. It was a nightmare. Freaking nightmare, dude. I stayed in this house to 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it was crazy. What happened was, little story. I go there. What was supposed to be a Prime Starter? Yeah, they ran out of oil. Okay, they ran out of oil, and so I asked the lady when was the last time it was serviced. She said about 3 years ago. I said, well, I might as well change the filter nozzle and stuff like that. You're supposed to service every year. She said 3 years. That was the last time somebody touched it. Sure enough, nozzle, the filter on the tank was plugged. Nozzle was bad, all jumped up, strainer. So I did all that, right? So got it going, right? So the lady come down. She was a helicopter. She was with me all the time. So, what's this over here? What's that over here? I see water coming out of here. What's that? I said, well, you sound like a high vent. It's leaking. Want me to replace it? No, maybe next time. So I did the ticket. I was about to leave. You know what? Replace it. It was a big thing, great thing. Suspension tank. It's all rusty on the top. Can you replace that too? I say, yeah, okay. Yeah, I could replace it. Yeah, I had I had it in my truck, right? Okay. Yeah, I could replace it. So I give it a price. She agreed. I said, okay, all right. I got this stuff in my truck. I'm gonna replace it. So okay. So I start working now. Now I start working it, right? So I drained the boiler down. I had it drain it out because there was not a insulate. She have all kinds of problems over there. All the gate valve, they're all leaking. I don't know if this gate valve was working or not, but I just keep draining this thing, and I could feel the water coming from upstairs. I said, oh, son, I'm gonna purchase this whole house now, So I did that. So listen to this, guys, so it doesn't happen to you. This is what happened to me. This is my first time this happened to me. When I was replacing the suspension tank, it got one of those air scoop. I don't know. Leave it down in the comments if this has happened to you before. It got one of those old air scoop. The old one. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, okay, so I got this suspension tank, right? I took it down. It was bad. The suspension tank was no good. Because I bleed it from the bottom, a whole bunch of water came out. So that's a sign right there that the tank was not good. It was not good anyway. But I was trying to get out of that because I had more call. I was trying to get out of that the house because I had a couple more calls to go, right? So I said, okay, all right, just stay over here and do that. Guy, I was putting back the new expansion tank by hand, no wrench, by hand. I was tightening down, right? And guess what? Suddenly, I heard a big crack. Cling! Just like that. Clap! I said, no, no way, no. And I cracked the cast iron air scoop. I cracked that damn thing. Just putting back the expansion tank. Hand tight. I was not using any wrench, nothing. Hand tight. So you gotta be careful when you and the old one, the air scoop, the old one. Even with your hand, just be careful because you will crack. It happened to me last night. But guess what? I ain't have one in my truck. Now this became a shit show. I had to run back to the office, pick one up, all right, drive back to the house, okay, and cut the pipe. It was a pain to take it out. So trying to, it was 1 inch. 1 inch air scoop, which we had I used to have one in my truck. I don't know what happened. I couldn't find it. I was like, so right. So now I'm trying to get this thing off, the old one off. I bent the pipe, guys. I crunched with the pipe wrench. I crunched the copper pipe. There you go. It was one thing after another one, dude. It would never end. What a nightmare, man, that became. I should have told that lady, listen, we come back another day and do this. I was about to tell her because I had call behind. I had to call my buddy to take care of the other call. I couldn't do it. Right? So now, the good thing was I had my prop press with me and I had the fitting, but what a pain that was. And I was lucky that I had 1 inch pipe, a piece of 1 inch pipe. Otherwise, I would have been in big trouble too. But what a pain that was, guys. Holy God, what a nightmare. That was a shit show. So, just to, they take it away from here is make sure when you put the suspension tank, just go as soon as get tight. Don't try to over tight with your hand because you will crack that air scoop. You will crack it. The old style, it happened to me last night. That thing went pop, like a real funny noise. I said, no way. Sure enough, so I said, well, maybe it was me. I don't know. When I was filling the boiler, water started coming out of there. And that was the reason that lady wanted me to replace that because the water was leaking. Yeah, what a shit show. So that was the end, guys. That was my rant today from last night. Remember, don't be careful with those old air scoop. They will crack. And I did this one by hand. I don't put no wrenches, nothing. I did it by hand. Unbelievable. All right, Rody, I'm back in the shop over here now, and I'm gonna park this thing and I'm gonna go home. Catch you guys later. Before it starts snowing. Already snowing, look. You see that? Before it will get real bad, I'm out of here. I'm on the shop right now. And I'm out.